Aloha kakahiaka, Hōkūle'a Mei. It is Sunday, May 1st, 2022. I believe we're entering day 13, kind of wrapping day 12 of the voyage of Kealei Kahiki. And we are awaiting the sunrise. Another excellent day of sailing. The wind allowed us to continue get easting. It's what we've been working on for the last couple of days to get back onto our reference course. So we've been heading a little higher up than our intended course of Haka-Malanai. Last night we were getting so close to east. We were just a couple houses off of it at times, headed Noyo. I'd say predominantly along the direction of Manu at a really good speed. So my estimate this morning is that we are at 1,675 nautical miles along our course, that we've made up our easting that we had lost, even maybe a little bit more. So I'm going to say we're probably around 10 miles east of the reference course. And also this morning at 8 degrees south, we did get to measure some stars last night, Hikukahi and Hikule'a in the constellation of Nahiku, which is also known as the Big Dipper. Those stars align really nicely as we head south here in the early part of the evening, and we'll continue to use those as long as they are visible all the way up till we reach the latitude of Tahiti. So that's what we had last night. Again, very little cloud cover for most of the evening, probably not more than 10%. So all the stars on display, really beautiful marks to check our course line. This morning, we continue to have a southeast swell that's actually been building over the last couple of days. I'd say now it's at probably 8 to 10 feet, pretty regular. We were saying how we anticipate that as we get much closer to the Tuamotus, that these larger swells and waves will probably drop off as the band of the islands sort of block them. The wind conditions still, I'd say, a little bit lighter, maybe 10 to 12. Still in the highs of 15, which allows us to keep a speed of around 6 knots. What else? We didn't really have any rain. It's been another smooth evening sail. And this morning, anticipating that we would be where we are, thankfully, and hoping also there would be some sort of ho'ailana, something encouraging us to carry on with our decision to change course. We saw a beautiful Eva bird come out right as we were about to start this. So that's encouraging. We'll probably go ahead and do that pretty soon here. We'll see if these sails allow us to make that turn. These sails are really set up for us to point very high into the wind, and the wind is still coming very heavily from the northeast. So we'll see what happens. Otherwise, we might spend the morning, pause for a little bit to adjust our sails to a more southerly tack. Otherwise, that's sort of what's happening out here. We're looking for another beautiful day of sailing our intended course line of Haka-Malanai, and pretty closely anticipating the signs that we will start to see as we get closer to the islands in the next couple of days. So I think I'm just focused on enjoying this sort of last segment of really, open ocean, deep water conditions that are unique and unlike anything else in the world. So please continue to follow us as we head into this last portion of our journey at Hōkūle'a.com.